everyone, the real life Game of Thrones is taking place in Kano State. And right now, do you know what is happening? Kano State, there is a twist as Kano State government orders demolition of the dethroned Emir Bayero's palace. Anyway, Parallel Facts is reporting in a dramatic move, the Kano State government has directed the demolition of the palace of the 15th Emir of Kano, Aminu Bayero. Though I've read this is not very factual. I read the statement that was given by the Kano State government. It's not the palace itself they want to demolish, but from what I read, I think they said the wall around the palace. But anyway, maybe I didn't read, Parallel Facts is a newspaper, so they did their homework. Maybe they read something beyond what I had read. But what the Parallel Facts is saying, in a dramatic move, Kano State government has directed the demolition of the palace of the 15th Emir of Kano, Aminu Bayero. This order is part of an alleged larger plan to renovate the historic property. The State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Haruna Dederi, announced the decision, highlighting the immediate need for reconstruction. Addressing the press conference, Dederi stated the government has concluded arrangements for the general reconstruction and renovation of the property, including the demolition and reconstruction of the dilapidated wall fence with immediate effect. Because I read that wall fence. This announcement indicates a significant shift in the management of the palace's upkeep and suggests extensive changes are forthcoming. In addition to the demolition order, the government has also mandated the removal of Bayero from his current residence at the Nasarawa GRA mini palace. The Commissioner of Police has been instructed to ensure Bayero vacates the premises promptly. For me, I don't even understand. Honestly, I'm actually very embarrassed on the behalf of Bayero. Honestly, Aminu Bayero, because what is this? They've removed you the same way you came in. It's the same way you were removed. You understand? They say he who lives by the sword dies by the sword. When Sanusi Lamido Sanusi was removed in this way, State Assembly came together, they brought out a law, he left quietly and you walked in. You didn't say no, you didn't go to court. When it favored you, you went in. The same way you came in now, that's the same thing that has been done to remove you. And you are here causing all kind of nuisance and distraction and whatever, because these are now become nuisance. What is this? Kadara, if this is how God has mandated it to be, take it like that and move on. Me dunia. What is this word? What is in this word that you see that you're fighting over this poll and at the detriment of everything? You're ready to destroy whatever it is. You're ready to, you don't care. You're ready to destroy, the whole of the, how do I put it now? The whole state, the whole city over your own selfish ambition. Honestly, I'm really surprised at the manner in which Aminu Bayero is going all over the. This is not kingly. This is not Emir-ish. This is not Seriki-ish. No, you understand? Take honor. Be honorable. Act in an honorable manner. Act in a stately manner, and just take this thing and move on. Don't allow yourself to be rubbish that people that ordinarily shouldn't rubbish you or talk to you anyhow or do something. But anyway, it's just all shades of crazy. This development comes on the heels of a federal high court ruling. The court recently ruled on the substantive suit concerning the Kano Emirate Council Repeal Law 2024. While the court validated the law, it nullified all actions taken by Governor Abba Yusuf following his passage. So the law is valid, but then the action that was taken to follow the law is not valid. I don't even understand for this whole high court. And a lot of people have come out to say that this particular high court does not even have the jurisdiction for them to take on this particular case. The ruling by the Federal High Court has added a layer of complexity to the situation. However, the government appears resolute in its decision to overhaul the palace's structure. Dederi's comments at the press conference reflects this determination. We are focused on ensuring the palace is renovated and reconstructed to reflect its historical significance and to provide a safer environment. I just wish somebody will use cane and flog sense into both Sanusi and Bayero's head and body and whatever, because I just don't understand why you will allow yourselves to now become pawns and toys and tools in the hands of politicians. Politicians are doing this thing because, of course, they really don't care. There's a power tussle that is going on. Some political forces want to have dominance and ownership of Kano State. This is not just about, who is who. This is not just about traditional crown kind of infighting. This is a political hold that some people want to have in Kano. Of course, Kano, when it comes to the politics of Nigeria, Kano is a very vital force. And so there are some who either want to destabilize it or want to have control of it, or if they can't have control of it as they want, then it can be destabilized. And it's really so heartbreaking that the people who are supposed to be conserving and protecting the Kano heritage are the ones who are actually allowing themselves to be used in this whole political power tussle that is going on. But we wait and see. And also, what is most shameful in this all is how the judiciary has become a mere tool to be used by some powerful forces, or those who like to see themselves as powerful forces in the country, to continue to use the country, to use the judiciary anyhow, and be able to get ruling and court orders that favor them in the way that it favors them. So it's all shades of madness, it's all shades of craziness, it's all shades of the things that have gone wrong with Nigeria. And that's why we must get to a place where we really are fixing our country in a way that works for all of us. We must remember that there is something that is called separation of power, and that's why the judiciary has its duty, the legislative arm has its duty, and the executive also have its duty. And where the judiciary has come out to make law, it is not for the court to decide on whether that law is as it should be or not, but it's for the court to interpret. And if the court is coming out to interpret and say that the law that was passed by the Kano State House of Assembly, it's okay in the way that it's passed, it's lawful, why then are they so bothered about how the governor, the executive, now implemented that law? So it's a bit strange what is going on in Kano. More so, we've heard that this particular high court, this particular federal high court, does not even have the jurisdiction to take on this case. But in Nigeria, where all sorts of I don't even know what word to use. All sorts of craziness do happen. This is what we say.